Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Selnar's Minis. Today I am going to present a video that I took yesterday, December 4th, in which I was demoing Rangers of Shadowdeep at Board Bar Games. I did this after I did some painting for a commission I'm working with them on. And basically, I demoed in the store. So there's going to be some background noises and some people talking. I'm also occasionally going to talk to some other people as they come into the store or ask me questions. So go ahead and enjoy this video. I had a lot of fun, but I will say that I kept this video for a particular reason. It's not the best video. I stumbled over the rules a little bit. I hadn't played in a while, even though I was demoing it. And the reason why I kept it is it's not very often that you see in these videos you see on YouTube or TikTok or anywhere else where the person playing loses. I did not win this game. I lost. But that's okay. That's part of the whole process of gaming. You don't always win. And you ask yourself, how do you lose a solo game? Well, the mechanics are designed so that you're basically rolling against your opponent, in this case, a monster, and they roll at the same time. It's also a game mechanic in which your main character, which is the ranger, and maybe up to two others of your group all go at this first if they're group activated together. But right after that, but before your other companions go, the monsters go. And so it's just a series of bad luck on dice rolls. Sometimes there's more opponents than you can handle. And that's fine. But again, I kept it this way so that people could see what happens. It shouldn't be that big if you lose. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. And sometimes you can see that the game is over, but you still play it through because it's all part of the experience of learning how to play the game. And it's meant to be enjoyable, even if you don't win. So go ahead and watch this video. Please like and subscribe. It will help my channel grow. I, of course, will be continuing to do painting videos. I have posted a few things on Instagram. You can check me out there at Selnar. All right, guys, enough of me talking and on to the video. Thank you. All right, greetings and salutations. Welcome to Selnar's Minis. Today we're actually going to play a game. I am at my local game store here. It's called Board Bard, and I am doing commission for them, and they also are having me do some demoing on Rangers of Shadowdeep. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over in a second onto the field. We're going to go over some quick things here, though. Before you play a game of Rangers of Shadowdeep, of course, you need to make your ranger. And your ranger is your personal avatar in the game. And this game's a lot of fun. You can use any miniatures. It's a miniature agnostic game, which is great. So if you have Warhammer, Reaper, Oathmark, any other miniatures, Relpotha, any of them, you can go ahead and play this game. Basically, you need a miniature for your ranger, and when you make your ranger character, you're going to pick some companions. You're also going to pick some special skills or spells or both, and you're going to up your stats, and you're going to have points to spend on skills. So, with that in mind, I have already made my ranger. He is an elf, and he has companions with him. His companions is an elf archer, a savage, an arcanist, a thief, and a recruit. And they are going into their village that they are supposed to investigate, looking for another ranger. So I'm going to go ahead and read this scenario and go over this with you. Actually, let's go step back for a moment. So we're going to start off with the idea that your ranger starts out with some basic stats. Basic stats of a ranger before you change anything is move of 6, fight of +2, shoot of +1, armor of 10, will of +4, and health of 18. My character's slightly higher, but that's okay. We're just going to start off here. You're going to have 10 points to create your ranger. They're called build points. And what you're going to basically be able to do is take 3 of your build points and throw them into stats. Currently, I chose fight, will, and health. After that, you're going to have 5 build points to pick from special skills and spells. I'm not going to go over all these with you currently, because it's a lot to cover. But what I am going to do is I'm going to tell you what I took. I took the skill Deadly Strike, Parry, the spell Enchanted Steel, the spell Heal, and Hand of Fate. These are all once in a game use spells or skills. After that, you're gonna take points and put more into various skills. There are a lot of skills. I recommend picking up the book. It's from Devious. You can easily purchase it there or through Drive-Thru RPG if you want to order online that way. And those will be explained to you. And then after that, you buy your basic equipment. They basically don't cost you any points, but you can only carry so many at a time. So the Ranger has 6 item slots, and everything takes an item slot. So if you pick a sword, it's an item slot. If you pick medium light armor, shield, such forth. Again, these choices are in the book. From there, you go ahead and pick up your companions. And your companions to start off with you get 100 points. Pardon me. And after that, you can start your first adventure. So the first adventure we're going to do is called The Deserted Village. And the nice little prologue for The Deserted Village is called The Missing. It's been less than a week since the destruction of Larenthia and the appearance of Shadowdeep, but in that time, the world has seemingly gone mad. Reports of strange creatures and evil rogue men are flooding in from all over the new border. Even with every soldier, ranger, and volunteer mobilized, the kingdom is stretched thin. 3 days ago, a veteran ranger by the name of Aventine went out to investigate reports of attack on a nearby village. He has not returned. Determined to find the missing ranger, you have gathered what companions you can and set off for the village. It's an 8-hour hike over difficult terrain. So, as you come to within the sight of the men's village, you knew something was not right. There's no sound of man or animal, no movement except for the gentle swaying of the trees in the breeze. Closer in, you can see the bodies lying in the dirt and the smell of, or the stench, of death. Undaunted, you covered your face and carried on. Whatever happened here, it's your duty to discover the truth, and if at all possible, determine the fate of Aventine. You've just reached the center of the village, and were about to split up and search when a horrible moaning sound came from all around. So basically, welcome in. Good to see you. Hi. Let us know if you're looking for anything particular. Okay, so here's the setup of the table. this is the setup of the table, and what we have is our heroes in the center. We have a zombie in each each of the four centers of each corner of the board, and some of the houses have giant rats next to them, and there are clue tokens all throughout the board. 2 of them are in the house, which I've had someone randomly place for me, so I don't know where they're at. And I have rolled for the rest of them to be split up. So we're going to go ahead and start off. There is 9 turns to this scenario. I have cards to flip over after each end of each turn. And the objective is to find all the clues and get off the table. I shouldn't say off the table, but survive until the end of the turn. All right, so we're going to start off. Rangers is a D20 system, so if we attack something, we roll a D20, but they roll a D20 back. Armor is designed to help you reduce damage, or overcome, I should say, and go from there. And we're going to start off with the Ranger. So my Ranger is in the center of these figures here. And what we're going to do is I can activate 2 of my companions with me, and only 2. So the Ranger and these two companions will be able to take an action or move, or move and take an action or move. So I am going to activate my Ranger, who is this guy. I'm going to activate my Savage, who is this person, and I'm going to activate the Thief, who is this person. And we're going to try to see what we can do. Alright, so we're going to use our handy-dandy tape measure. The Ranger's move is 6, so I'm going to move forward. And I'll end up shooting him. My Savage is going to move forward. She has a move 6. And I think we're going to go over here because we need to find out what's going on in the village. And then the Thief also has a move of 6. He's going to go over here, and I think he's going to try to pick that lock. So, since I have a zombie right here, we're going to go ahead and take a shot. So, my shot... Okay, I have a +2 to shoot. The zombie has a +0 for fight. His armor is 12. Mine is 11 because I'm wearing light armor. So the red dice is going to be my dice, and the black dice is going to be monster dice. And I'm just going to roll. I got a total of 15. He got a total of 12. I beat him. However, 15 minus 12 is only 4. He has 6 life left. And he's still alive. So, basically how this works is, I didn't talk to you about this. I don't think I talked to you about this earlier. I was just kind of explaining so people who hear this can, and I might be a little quiet, so I might have to lift my voice up a little bit. Right. But basically, any attacks are done with D20s. Nice. And then you look at your fight, or in this case, I shot a bow at this zombie. The zombie's fight, I looked it up, as 0. Everybody has armor. Mine is 11 because I have light armor, but the zombies is actually 12.
Oh, wow.
They only have 6 hit points, but since I rolled a 15, then 2 more is bringing it up to it. So you subtract how many points from the armor. So like in that case, it was 4. 6 points, 2 is still left, which is a problem.
All right, well there you go. Okay.
Yeah. So But that's kind of what this game is just like. At this point, I'm trying to get to these clue tokens, and there's clue tokens that I had Scott put in the houses. I don't know which one they are, so I have to figure out which one it is. That's cool. So there's that.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, so we're dealing with the thief. So the thief has a skill called pick locks. Go figure, right? Anyways, for the thief, he gets a bonus to do that. In this case, the bonus is a +5. So the toughness, or the target number on this case, for this is going to be an 8. So I'm going to roll the dice. I got a 14. His 5 is 19, so he's opened the door over here. Now on the other side over here, I have the Savage. Savage does not have pick locks, but she can knock down a door. That is an option for this scenario. So we're going to look at what the Savage's strength. She has a +5. Also a target number of 8. She failed, however, because she rolled a 1. So the door did not budge. So now that all of these companions have gone, it is now the monster's turn. So the monsters are geared towards either an opponent they see or they can hear. So in this case, she's making a lot of noise over here. These rats can hear her. There's a zombie over here, and there's some rats over there, a zombie there, and a zombie around the corner from the thief, and a zombie behind this house right here in that corner. So we're going to start off with the zombies. Zombies have a move of 4. So this zombie is going to rush right into the ranger. This zombie, because she can't reach anyone quite yet, it's going to move forward, and then it gets to move another 2 inches, because if you double move, you only move half, coming close to this recruit. Giant rats have a move of 6. Now, these guys will make it to him, but will not be able to attack because they had a double move. Over here, this zombie is going to move 4. And another 2 to come into base contact but not be able to attack. This zombie comes around here and won't make it to the thief. And then the last set of rats kind of go over to where there's the Arcanist. Again, they're not going to make it, but to attack. But they will make it to. So now we are on to the other companions. So they get to go. The Arcanist is in hand-to-hand combat, and so is the recruit. The archer, though, can shoot at that zombie. And so the archer has a +2 to shoot. The giant rats have a +2/+0. The zombie's got a +0. 2. And here are the dice. 20 and to 6. So in this game, a 20 gives you a +5 to damage, but there's more than enough damage here to take out this zombie. All right, the recruit is fighting rats, and the giant rats have a +0, and the recruit has a +2. So he's gonna try to fight off these rats. Ooh, he does not. His armor is, I believe, 10. So the recruit will take 2 points of damage from the rats, who will not push him away. You have the option to either keep your opponent next to you or push them away. And the rats are going to keep him there. So right now, the recruit has 8 hit points left. Going down to the arcanist, who has the same situation. And after I resolve this fight, I actually need to resolve the fight between the ranger and that zombie. Okay, so the arcanist, will take out one of the rats. And I forgot to do the ranger and the zombie. We should do that to help resolve that. So my ranger has a fight of +3. Ooh. Well, looks like I'm going to have to use one of my special abilities early on in the game. I'm going to parry. And parry will add 10 to the roll. So right now that will make that 19 to 17, which means he takes no damage, but he does not hurt the zombie. So at the end of this turn, draw a card. The card is just 9 cards that we're just going to shuffle together. Basically, ace through 9. And from there, we're going to see what happens. So I drew a 4 of hearts. All right, 4 hearts. Place a zombie adjacent to one randomly determined clue marker. So, I'm going to take a dice. And there are 6 of these clue markers, so we're going to roll a d6. 2. So we're going to take this zombie and put it over here. It's not great for the ranger. All right, so that is end of turn 1. So the ranger's by himself. He's not within 3 inches because he has to be within 3 inches of another companion to activate with them. So he's going to fight this zombie again. +3 to +0. Okay, so 19 to his 12. And from there, That's more than 6 points of damage. So this zombie goes away. He now has just a movement. And he is going to go over to this door. Okay. Now it's the monster's turn. So this poor recruit is going to have a problem. Because he has multiple opponents on him. And they get a bonus. So, +2. Each of the guys are +0, but because there's 3 of them, and I should have done this on this guy over here, but we'll keep that in mind for next time, is they get a +2 for each friend. So +4 versus +2. It's a poor recruit. Oh, the recruit is gone. Recruit is taken out of battle. And in this case, these guys are going to just stay right there. Over here we have the zombie versus the savage. Savage has a +4, the zombie has a +0. Oh my God. Okay, well, 8. Use my hit points on that. The zombie really got my savage. So savage has an armory of 10, 14 health. So she is down to 6 health. The zombie's gonna just keep her in. And this zombie is going to not be able to attack again base to the ranger. So right now it's looking pretty bad for the good guys. So now all the rest of the heroes. So this archer, being smart, is going to back up 6 inches and fire at the zombie. Hits but doesn't do any damage. This arcanist is +2 versus +0 on the rat. Okay, well let's see if that does damage. What is the armor of a rat? Armor of a rat is 6, so that actually kills the rat. He is going to move. Thief is going to go in the house. There is a token in the house. Alright, so once you find a clue and you have an activation left, which he does, you roll a d20. I got a 15, which he found some herbs. We'll just figure out what that is at the end of the game. So right now, he's inside the house. All right, so the archer, the rogue, the arcanists have gone. Now it's back to my savage. Now the savage has a +4, should be doing better, but is not doing so great against this zombie. Beat it this time. So 15 to 14. However, it still has 3 life left, but he is going to push it away. And we need to go in that building, but We don't have any of those actions left. So we're going to do the smart thing. We're going to move back this way.
He gives all of my creatures the ability that when an ability dissolves,
All right. That is the end of scenario round 2. So we're going to flip over the card. We got a 5. 5 is place a giant rat near a hero so you can get without being in contact. Okay. So a giant rat right here. Ranger's turn. The ranger is going to fight the zombie. He's got a +3 versus zombie 0. And we'll take a point of damage. So we're at 18 for life for him. And he can't do anything because he lost the combat. So now it's the monster's turn. So this monster, this zombie, is going to charge the Arcanist. This one is not going to get quite into contact with him. This rat's going to go over here and actually attack. And I do believe the same with this one. So these guys get a +2. So this one over here can't attack. He can attack. So Ranger versus Zombie. 12, which is no damage. So we're still in combat. 2 versus 0. 15 versus 6. So 3 points. So this zombie is gone. And then over here we have +2 versus +4. He squishes one of the rats. And just keep the other one there. So now on the other companions go. The thief is going to come out and go towards this marker. Oh, he can't go that way. There's the zombie right there, and once it gets within an inch, he'll snap. So he's gonna go this way. Go over to here. And the archer is gonna try to shoot. Gets rid of this zombie. His movement is going to go this way, but this is ripped terrain, so he's only going to get 3 inches in, and then has to do just to get to here. All right. Arcanist. Figuring that the ranger can take care of himself, is going to go this way and double move. Come over to here. And the savage is going to try to fight this giant rat. This giant rat is going to should have come over here, so technically there's 2 giant rats over here, so +2 versus +4. Okay. Killed another rat. Still surrounded by rats, though. All right. So, turn number 3. Got an ace. Zombies. Oh, no. So, we have a problem. There's a zombie horde coming.
Yeah,
We've got a lot to cover pretty quickly.
nothing quite tribals like
Alright, so beginning of the turn is this ranger and this zombie again. Finally squishes this zombie. move because he doesn't need to be attacked by that zombie. So he's going to go over here. And so he can't activate anybody with him. So now it's the zombie's turn again. And ironically, this other zombie is closer to him. So he is going to... Yeah, he's not going to make it, but he'll go really close. This zombie is going to go this direction. This zombie is going to go this direction. Actually, no, he'll... Ooh. Yeah, he can attack this archer. This one's going to go over direct terrain. So he won't even be out of rough terrain, but he'll be here. Alright, and combat. We have combat here and here. So the giant rat and the savage. So +4 versus +0. Well, he's out. Being taken out one by one. Over here, +2 versus +0. 16 beats a 15, but it leaves some hit points. Okay, so now all the other heroes. Well, I'm down 2, which is not great. So I'm going to have the Arcanist roll on his clue. 20. Oh no. A zombie rises up. Right now. All right, let's do it. He beats down that zombie. It's Arcanist, man. He's doing great. The thief. Is going to make it to the door, and he's going to try to pick the doors. He has a +5. So I need a 3 or better. Okay, door's open. All right. The archer and that other zombie. He beats him. He's gone. And he is going to... He can't pick this up, but I'm going to move him over here to the other side. Make it harder for that zombie.
Clearly the most.
Okay.
The printer has decided several times now to not like overseas.
So you have 4 for that.
All right. Another turn. 6. Giant rats. So more giant rats. So 2 giant rats over here. Yeah. You're welcome. That's why I'm here. I'm actually demoing this game.
Oh, nice.
So this is Rangers of Shadowdeep, and you'll have to forgive me. I am filming as well. So
Okay. I don't have a lot of time, but I was definitely intrigued by that.
absolutely, come on in. So basically, right now I'm in the middle of this scenario. You came here to find a missing ranger. And the town was deserted, and then when you got into the center of town, which is where you start all your hero miniatures, I've lost 2 so far.
Okay.
The way the game works. Then there's like 4 zombies and a bunch of giant rats. So we're basically looking for clues on the missing ranger. These are clues. There was a clue in this house, and there's a clue in one of these other 3 houses. So I'm trying to like go through them and survive the scenario in order to be able to do this. So these guys are just basically unconscious right at this moment. So, there's a random cards, and I drew a card, and I drew a 6, and on the table it says put more giant rats on the table. So more things for me to try to avoid or get rid of. So.
All right. That looks fun.
Yeah.
Are you going to be doing demos again sometime soon?
Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Okay.
So.
I might have time to stop by that.
Yeah, so probably I will see. I'll talk to them about what time they want me to start.
Okay, yeah.
So, and they'll put it on their social media if we have them already on their social media. So, but yeah, you're welcome to come down. You can stay as long as you want to. So,
Great. Thank
or
you so
can.
much.
All right, so we are at the top of the next turn. So the Ranger is going to fight this zombie. Ugh. Okay, we're down to 16. Zombie's gonna attack. I finally get rid of him this time, though. This zombie, though, is going to make her way over to me, which I think she'll make the 6 inches, but not 4 to be able to attack me. Yep, so we are engaged in hand-to-hand combat again. This rat, rat's movement is 6. Yes. So 9. Not quite, but almost. These rats, since there's no one really to see or hear, are going to move in random directions. Rat number 1 is going to go this way, in which he'll see somebody after that. So he's going to go here. And the second rat is going to go this direction. All right. And there's this zombie over here and these rats. So these rats will make it into base-to-base contact. And so will he. Ooh, not great. Okay, so for the archer right now it's +4 versus his +2. Okay, he's going to take out a rat. And he's going to push these 2 back an inch. Thief will go inside the house. There's no clue marker there, so he's going to come back out and around and stand next to this one. And the Arcanist is going to help the Ranger by fighting this rat. So the rat's +0, the Arcanist is +2. Oh, not really.
Yeah, I could do it in response if you want some stat.
Okay, he's going to take 9 points, leaving him with a whopping 1. A rat with a bit. All right. End of the turn. Draw a card. 7. One of the buildings randomly determined is going to collapse. So 1 through 5. Blah blah blah. This building collapses. It's no longer there. And I believe that the clue token stays there.
And those have life link.
Okay, so Ranger, with all of his bad luck. Okay, so 17, 5, Leaves that zombie with 1 hit point. And he's going to push her back. Okay, on the monster's turn. This rat is going to go his movement. So this zombie and this rat are going to attack the ranger. So we're going to go with the rat +2 because of the zombie. Oh, 4. I'm down to 12 with the ranger. The zombie +2. 6. Not good for the ranger. The Arcanus and the rat. Arcanus beats the rat. The thief is going to pick up the clue marker. Oh, that's cocked. 13. More herbs. And I forgot about this over here. So the rat versus the archer +2. Oh, that's a tie. They both do damage to each other, which means he has 2 hit points left. And then the zombie and him. He beats the zombie, but no damage. Okay. Oh man, everybody's super janked up. And last but not least, I have the Arcanist who is just gonna snap. And we're gonna fight. And Arcanist may disappear, but I mean, oh yeah, he's gone. Oh. All right. Two zombies. More zombies. And the other one? Oh, both of them. Okay, the ranger and the zombie and the rat. So game over because the ranger, well, not game over, but the ranger is gone. This is a non-successful game. All right, so that means +2 versus +1. Wounded again. Oh yeah, he's gone. And over here. Okay, so we are not doing so well. And I may just redo this one. But this is an example of how it can go. All right. Pick this up. Treasure. So it's got a treasure token. And we're gonna move like that. You've only got 2 life left. Unfortunately, all these things are going to start coming towards him. And rats are coming for him as well. And he's stuck. That's actually an attack. Less than 6 inches. I didn't see that little rat there. So here we go.
That's how like the Thars Crusade or whatever.
And that's done. So we lost. So we're going to play that scenario again.